Today we're going to be playing ourselves to start finishing up a Murktide lead. I am 3-0, so we're going to try to win out these last two rounds. This is Gracias per Tanto's list that I played a couple days ago on the stream or on the YouTube channel, if that's what you're watching. I think they also won the mocks. Morrow ended up winning the mocks, went 4-0, beat a lot of rhinos along the way. I've been having success with the deck against rhinos as well, and it's been quite close against Scam. You know, and those have been kind of the biggest matchups I've been playing against. I haven't played against a lot of Yogg, but I know that matchup is quite bad, if not, you know, really bad. But, you know, I do just want to give it a shot and get some more testing in with this deck, because I think it definitely has legs. It's something I'm for sure considering for SCG Hartford. And I'm just kind of going through my second league. It's made it to the second interview, essentially, of decks I'm considering. I don't have a lot of time left, so I got to pick a deck by the end of this week and then order cards and stuff. So, Ancient Ruin Gaming, what's up? I'm doing great. How about yourself? You doing good? Welcome to the stream. So, that's what we're going to be starting, and then we're going to be going on to a little Jeskai Breach, which has been top 8ing challenges again. I have no idea how or why. The deck still feels not great to me, but we're going to test it out and see how we do. So let's do some gaming, y'all. All right, like I said, we're 3-0 in this, trying to lock down a trophy and have some fun. All right. Yo, Skura! Of course, you're coming to hang when we see some Breach. You know it. You know it. Yeah, same person has top 8'd back-to-back challenges, or back-to-back weeks of challenges with Breach, and their list looks pretty clean. I'm kind of trying their main deck as is, and I made some changes to the board for my preferences, but we could be back. I still doubt it, so let's not get too crazy, but we are breaching today, homie. And it does, yeah, it very much does. I don't think the marbles is going to happen. No, we're not getting anywhere near our goals, so I think that dream is dead there, Ancient Ruin Gaming. Unless you got any very wealthy investors that really want to make the show happen. Otherwise, I think we're dead on that one. But we tried. Yeah, there we go, Skura. Nice Fluster Storm. All right, let's do some battling. Then I think after this, we'll be finishing up our sponsored game of Starfleet Command. We got a little bit more time to play. I had the stream kind of blow up on me yesterday, so we got to finish it today. That was fun. All right, let's do some Murktide gaming. We're tryharding-ish. All right. Know my name, my darling. Kahira. I have played 2 blue-white controls already in this league. This could be my third. I played 2 blue-white controls and rhinos. And I defeated them all. No, it was Omnath. No. That was the control deck. It was rhinos. Yeah. Well, we're definitely just going to jam. They could be the Ren version, but then we'll still just dash at it, I imagine. So I think easy Ragavan here. It is True Hero. Are they a true hero? I don't know of this hero. Uh-oh. Not so bad. Is this rhinos? Yeah, Dispute has been very good for me as well. There's a lot of blue cards right now. Ooh, this is 4-color Omnathington, eh? With Fire Ices. Okay. They're a true hero. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, so they could have Teferi. I don't want to play Ren, or I mean, excuse me, Shredder into Teferi. That seems bad. But the real question is, do I want to play anything? I think this is a turn where I can. Not that afraid of Teferi. Kind of. It's either nothing or dash Ragavan, so I think I'd rather be proactive here when they only have 4 cards. And if they Teferi me, whatever. I like being in the deck that can finally play Ragavans proactively, and your opponent has to deal with them proactively instead of waiting for combat. Whenever I play Scam, they're just like, yeah, I can wait, you know? Alright. Could have Leyline Binding. Nope, can't cast that. More Fire Ices. But they have Prismatic Endings as well, 4 of, so I don't think I want to get too crazy with just playing Ragavan. I'm going to dash this until they stop it. Now I want to leave Counter Magic open, though, because Omnath and the One Ring is brutal for me. This is almost worth countering as well. I don't know. The One Ring just wrecks me, right? I think I have to let this go. I don't really feel like losing to the One Ring, so I won't. Oh yeah, Rogrim plus green, they could cast it. Okay. What you got? Is it ring time? Purchase Kahira. Okay. All right, now we'll probably do some shredding. Shredder. Zababble. I'm gonna check out my own deck. I want some expressive iterations. That could be good. I'll hang on to that one. Hopefully we can get a target for it. Otherwise, we can always discard it. High ceiling, kind of high floor as well for that. So not the biggest deal. Or are we going to get a target right now? Yes, we are. I'd like to spell pierce that. Stuck on land, 4 spells in hand, plus one of them being Kahira. Don't need to crack that yet. Where's my expressive iterations? This is testing for Hartford. What's up, Master Marshmallow? How are ya? I'm just gonna get rid of the land. The Shredder is not growing. There it is. Yep, I'll be there. I'll be there. It's gonna be fun. All right. Now let's just be patient. We'll EI next turn. I want to take 2 spells with it. Volume okay, y'all? Or is it a little too loud? Kind of don't want that to happen. Well, I guess I can just unholy heat it. They get one land out of it. Yes, I will duct tape. No, I'm flying to this one. I had a lot of extra miles. I'm a diva. Yeah, I think I will just heat this one. Close, though. Looking forward to play more SL? What do you mean SL? All right, let's get this out of there. Oh, secret layers. Okay. All right. Kind of wish I countered it now. I guess it's not the biggest deal, but all right, let's EI. Delta to hand. Let's get this bobble here. Shredder's been doing some work. Get rid of that. Don't have much of a clock yet, but maybe I can find a spot to hardcast this subtlety. Don't think I want that right now. Not a terrible card, but... Alright, now they can have 1 mana Leyline Bindings, and I know they have the kitty cat. Could be worse. I mean, counters a couple things. Solitude and whatnot. Alright, I'll draw go with you for a while. Maybe not. I want them both, I think. Alright, now I think I can get rid of Stern Scolding. Now we got a clock. I don't think I'll play Murktide. They probably don't play Wrath, but you never know. Put some to 10. I think I just counter this. All right. Ooh. That one I will not counter. And I'll just be okay with that. They can kill one creature and then next turn I'll Murktide with Counterspell backup. Or Murktide with Subtlety backup if I have to use Counterspell. Okie dokie. Guessing that's what Kihiro went away. Yep. Alright, no, nothing about their hand. Cosmic Rebirth. Well, can't let that one go. A Lightning Bolt. Putting them to 9, Bolt to 6. I don't think that's what I want. Oh, shit. That's not good. All right. That's unfortunate. Guess Bolt is what I wanted. Well, I don't think they have Wrath, so I will just go ham here, I think. Okay. So I can go... Kind of want to just go Unholy Heat to Fairy, play Murktide, hold up Counterspell. Feels bad, but I think that's what I'm going to do. It feels wrong to shoot 6 damage at Teferi, but I think it's correct. Alright, let's take all the sorceries. Now the instants. Yeah, we got plenty. They know about the counter spells, so they can play around it, but still. Oh, thanks, Gura. Yeah, we got a nice little playlist here. I normally have my song playlist thing up there. I don't know why it's not registering today. Okay, like that. Guess I like it less. Gotta let that one go. Gotta counter the stuff that matters. Okay, now we got a plan. Play this, Sego. Murktide has felt quite good to me so far, y'all. It's definitely my front runner for the tournament. And it's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying myself, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta make sure and cast this counter spell first. I gotta make sure, I know I hate it, but I rented it from Mana Traders, which I don't hate, because they still give me the cards, you know, for free and whatnot, but still. Until I play the other deck. You got it. This guy gets it. Alright. Ooh, Corey had 2 counter spells. Oh no. Oh no, Corey had it all. Yeah. I do enjoy explaining at the end of the game how you really shouldn't have cast Endurance at all at that time, but also you had no chance to win. I think it's bad. Vividly Nightmare. I truly think it's bad, but it's top 8 in 2 challenges in a row, so I'm trying it. You know when I'm saying I don't think it's good, I don't, you know, I think it's quite bad at the moment, but because I'll be honest with that. It's my favorite deck, but I don't want to play it if I'm going to just bomb out of a tournament, you know? But we're going to give it a shot again. Sanity check. All right. Kind of like this. It's a lot of bolts. What are they bringing in against me? Endurance, maybe Brotherhood's End, Chalices. Chalices are annoying. Wonder why I really want bolts, though. Yeah, I don't see any halflings, so I think bolts are just way worse. Otherwise, yeah, they're just terrible. I think I like this. I'm slightly worried about Chalice, but not much I can do. I got enough threats with the diversity in my mana cost that I think it's okay. Ah, shoot. I should have brought in Chalice. Yep. Should have brought that in. Damn it. Definitely going to lead with DRC, believe it or not. Gonna do a little thinning because I definitely don't want to hit land. Yeah, I don't like it. I would rather just get Delirium. Like, if they Chalice me, sure. I'll just EI them into Oblivion. I hope they don't have Chalice, but... Oh, sure. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I was overzealous on this. Okay. I kind of want to cast one. I want to try to get Delirium. Maybe I hit a bobble. Damn. Well, I should probably take this, huh? The void has been cast. Okay, that's okay. I can at least go cast it into Oblivion. Then I can attack it down with a Delirious DRC. This is a big turn for sure. Could have used that at instant speed, silly goose. Hmm. Could just dash Ragavan to Fairy. Or I could just cast spells this turn. Could also Blood Moon. But Blood Moon, they can just straight get around right now. Yeah, I gave up on Titan. Pretty quickly. Tough choice. Maybe they'd let me look at their hand. That would make my decision a lot easier. Start with Preordain. going on here? Weird. Was I just hella lagging for you as well, or? That was weird. Oh yeah, endurance would be huge. They do only have one in their 75 as far as their most recent list. Well, I think I'm going for it. We're in a lot of trouble this game, I think. God, not the absolute worst. A shredder. Not good enough, I don't think. More Regavans. Crap. It's an Omnath turn. Okay, could be worse. Unholy Heat, maybe? Okay. All right. Heat that. Stash the Ragavan. I think I'm just going to go phase. Tough game, but we definitely have the late game here, as long as they don't go anything too devastating. All right. No Kahira, though. Okay, so they have Solitude. They have a Solitude. Now let's get another Unholy Heat. It worked last turn. Let's do that again. Wow. Am I a Golden God? All right, let's get old Murky. Let's yeet this out of there. Regavan and then counter Solitude? All right. It's kind of the same, huh? Maybe I don't care about that one and I just try to lock up Murktide. Yeah, that seems good. I think you're right, Neil. They're at too high of life total. Regavan, that part of the game is kind of over. It's also a must counter. Okay. Well, I would have did that if I didn't top deck this. That I don't care about, I guess. Oh. That's aggressive. Do I want to take the damage here? Kind of think I do. All right, here you go. I guess DRC is quite bad if I have to attack into this, huh? That was regrettable. I forgot that's a 4/4. Okay, that sucks. Well, I'm gonna attack right away and confidently, and hopefully, they just let it happen. Because it's kind of risky if I do have the removal. Fuck. Well, that was stupid. Not my strongest play. Didn't get the right land, at least. Oh, baby. Blue land. Misty Rainforest, so they could get blue in case I Blood Moon them. Attack for 13. With a counterspell backup. Oh, baby. Might be playing a trophy match after this. Won't counter chickens yet, but. I fell in love with music. Murk does seem like a stable choice, and it's hella fun. And honestly, out of all the decks, y'all, this is not one of the hardest decks I've played. Like, I think Modern is full of really tough decks, but I think this is one of the easier ones, even though it's a blue deck, you know? Like, maybe I've just played this style of decks a lot where it doesn't feel that challenging. But if you have a good grasp on the format, Murktide is easy. If you know the format, just as a whole, I think it's easy. If you don't, I think Murktide's extremely hard because you don't know what to counter. But if you know what's important, then it's pretty good, yeah. Very true, Skura. I think Rhinos is much harder. Yeah. Well, not much. I think it is on the same vein of not that hard. Like, Yawgmoth, Amulet, a Breach, a true sense above. But, like, I think Rhinos is harder now because of Tidebinder, because of Flame of Anor. You just have so many things. You have so many things your deck does that it's hard to... It's really hard in sideboarding, too. That's one of the hardest decks to sideboard. Ah, you know what? That's a good point, too. When you EI for 3 Demonic Tutors, that gets a lot easier. What's up, Ross? How are you? No spoilers for any Australian Open stuff, if anybody's been keeping up to it, but I just watched Carlos Alcaraz get eliminated today for any big tennis fan. I know Ross is a fan. Except for any big diehard tennis fans, I gotta say, the Australian Open is by far my least favorite. The time zones are just brutal. They're absolutely brutal for the US. I can never really watch them live, you know? Not my favorite, but... All right, let's play a trophy match. Let's play a trophy match. But the vibe still stays. I'm still in love with music. Music. Don't encourage him, Master Marshmallow. Three in this one, and I have been liking them quite a bit. I think Shredder is actually pretty good right now. With the decline in Fury from it being banned, duh. But the decline in 4-color Omnath, like, that was supposed to be a bad matchup, but I did draw quite well. I did kind of draw like a god. But that's supposed to be a bad matchup. And they definitely had me on the back foot when they Omnath, but their follow-up was play Kahira. If they played anything of substance there, that game was over. If they played the Ring, over. They played Solitude, straight to jail. Teferi, jail. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yogg is a tough one. I just played this player, didn't I? Not too long ago. I think they salted off on me. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me. Jun Saga. Okay. Well, this is not a good hand. Trophy match, y'all. Let's do it. All right, trophy match curse, y'all. Let's not do it. Let's just not do it, dude. All right, I'm going to keep, even though Ragavans are not really good against, if this is Jun Saga. I'm going to keep. I think I want to keep both Ragavans and try to win on the back of Ragavan. Yeah, let's do it. And I'm going to keep these land split so I can manipulate the top of my deck a little bit, just so I can make their Bowmaster even better. Oh. Well, all right. Not a Bowmaster. Let's dance. Do not want that. I really don't want another Steam Vents, but I have no choice. I'll have to remember Bobble triggers again, though, if I play this. God dang it. Or when Ross is playing them, Bobble is just a take a look at the top of target player's library. No other text. Never watched someone miss more Bobble triggers in my entire life than just the random games when I walk by Ross. It's like, yep, missed a Bobble trigger. Yep, missed a Bobble trigger. Is this Rhinoceroses? Well, we're probably screwed this game, but it's supposed to be a good matchup. Yeah, Ross is flexing. Or he's just so dumb. One of the two. I haven't figured out what yet. Ooh, that's a good point, Dart Dog. I never mind being the enemy. Like, when Scam was broken, I was playing that deck until it got banned. And I did not give a crap that people were like, hey, not cool, Corey. They're like, sorry. I like winning. I don't even know if taking the damage is worth it here just to bluff. I don't think it is, but I'm going to anyways. Yeah, I think I am as well, Dinosaur. So far, anyways. I still have a couple decks to test. Rhinos and Breach. And if I don't like any of the 3 decks, Murktide, that, whatever, then I'll go back to trying to just build a scam list. Yeah, I was kind of shocked too. I saw Mangu's list, and Mangu's list looked very strange to me. But I'm not a very good, I'm not an expert Murktide gamer, so I can't really judge him, but the list didn't look great to me. Looked like it was so soft to a ley line, but once again, he plays Murktide way more than anybody else, so I will defer to him, but it was strange to me. Okay. Feel like we're dead. Yeah. I mean, that's my first impression. You said it's good against Yogg, and I just kind of was like, yeah, I guess, but it doesn't seem that good against Yogg. I mean, you're talking to the ultimate Shredder hater, okay? I was basically the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with how much I hated Shredder, you know? I mean, it's been good for me in my 10 matches. Good to... It's been great to good to bad. I guess that's not a very good, accurate descriptor, but it's been great in Rhinos, great in a couple matchups, good in a lot of them, and terrible in a few. That's a better way of saying it. I'm just dead. Okay, I guess I need Unholy Heats, or I just Otawara one now. No, I think I need more. Okay, sorry, Dart Dog. I take it back. Fatherhood is going good. I'm about to begin. I think the biggest test of our parenting stuff is the month of February, basically starting now, where I have to do a lot of work. I'm gone for Hartford. I'm gone for the Pro Tour. So this is going to be the toughest month. But so far, not bad. Think our opponent's ghosting? That's an aggressive force, unless you know I don't have anything else. They were salty on me last. I mean, this is maybe the person that I thought was salty. Yeah, and we have a pretty good plan, and we have a good we do some good stuff, but yeah, I suppose. Okay, I can't beat another Rhino anyway, so I can play like they don't have it. And if that's the case, I just jam. I can't beat anything. I can't beat Subtlety. I can't beat Rhinos. So I just gotta play like those cards don't exist. Which means attacking with both, playing Murktide and Rhino, saying go, hoping Otawara closes the game out. And they're on all wet napkins in hand. Yeah, and we've definitely had those nights where it's just like, okay, one of us is really in a foul mood and it's just like, well, we're sleep deprived. And then we're just like, okay, you nap, I got the kid, you know, then vice versa type thing. Yeah, wet napkins, aka lands. Because I can block one rhino here and survive. I guess, yeah, I don't even have delirium now, but whatever. Oh, the Otawara strategy. Yeah, it's like their deck got ruined. I remember that. All right, let's see. Want this. I probably want this. Give me these flusters. Dispute's usually pretty solid. Bolts are bad. I'm guessing subtleties are bad. Stern scolding's bad. All right, now I'm gonna go to Gracias Portanto's guide and see how I did. For anyone who wants to get the guide, I've been liking it so far. I've changed some things. Some things have not been my exact favorite, but otherwise pretty close. So doesn't bring in. I was pretty close, except doesn't bring in Brazy B. That makes sense. And takes out one DRC instead of subtleties. Subtlety can be quite good at stopping their Murktide and their subtleties. All right, I like that. Gracias Portanto. Maro, I always forget his last name, so sorry, bud. But won the Mox. There you go. Thanks, Dano. And stops their endurances, yeah. Not playing Jun Saga. I'm 2-0 against Rhinos. Haven't lost to them yet, but this is a bad start. Fire, I want it all. Nice. Yeah. Hey, I'll tune in. I'm playing the modern challenges and stuff, so I'll watch in between rounds. Kick some ass. Who's your partner? Juza again? Next week. No, I got the US RC with none other than Brian Braunduin. Here in a couple weeks, Skura. And I'm play-by-playing instead of expert rolling, so a little bit of a change of pace for me. So I got some actual prep to do. Oh, you like that one, Oblivion? Yeah, it was a great one. Nice, nice. We're mixing it up. I like her play-by-playing as well. You guys are a good duo. No threat. I think that's fine. Just a lot of draw go. I don't know, Darth Dog. I don't even know if I'm doing it, so no clue yet. I'm gonna keep. I feel like this isn't a hand I should mulligan. It's got too many good things. But I could easily see after playing 100 matches where I'm like, no, you just need pressure. But the thing is, they have Dead Gone. They have all these things where if I mulligan to pressure and then they dead me on turn one, I just feel like a complete bozo. Just like a complete clown hat. Someone to save me. But I would like to top deck a Ragavan right now. I will take that too. Robert Goulet. I think a little bit of both. It's RCQ season, so people are playing it for that, but I also think standard is pretty nice. Well, I could go EI and then I have to get a land, which I don't want. So no, I'm not going to do that. I refuse. I didn't play it when Quaddles were running around, Darth Dog. I was like, screw this. I'm playing my nice John Avon lands, and you can't tell me otherwise. I lost games because of that before. Now I'm not going to lose my percentage points on a deck that doesn't exist. I stand by my guns, okay? I lived in North Dakota my whole life. I'm sick of snow-covered land, okay? Because I would have had to pick up a land, Darth Dog. I want to get spells. And now I won't be able to do it this turn either. Yeah, beta lands, whatever. I bet you use those old sleeves on Arena as well. Those like faded boomer sleeves. I knew it. Guys only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting, okay? It's their boomer cards. I did do a swear. All right, Tidebinder. I think I'm just gonna unholy yeet this one into oblivion. I was not conscious of my fetch land sacking too, so I'm glad I did that decently. Leads me to believe they do not have any other lands, so now 6 spells in hand, which is terrifying. Not terrible, actually. Okay. I'll attack. Damn right, it's twice as good, dog. Twice as good. Twice the fun. I don't want to have to spell pierce this, but we're running out of things. Spell pierce is getting worse. Plus, this will probably give me delirium. All right, I'm gonna be lame, I think. Yeah. Well, they can play around it unless I counter their thing. I am gonna pierce it, but I think it's closer than y'all are giving it credit to. All right, there's delirium. Now I'll keep good cards. I mean, Shredder is a good card too. Unholy Yeet. I think I'll keep the Yeet. That is a close one. If they go big Murktide with counter backup, I'll feel silly. All right, I think I am going to keep this one and probably regret it later. Shredder is good, but I needed delirium, and it's not that good in this spot. I can do better. I can do better. I honestly think I counter this. Or do they have dispute? Dispute's going to be good regardless if they have it. Because then they could just dispute my EI. Or I just let this go. Put it at the bottom, resolve EI, and attack with these at some point. I don't like heating it that much. Then I lose all those cards. I lose my clock, and then they can still dispute my EI, and then I'm dead. So I actually don't like heating it. I think it's counterspell it, or just play through it after a couple of turns and hope that this EI goes into some spells. I think I gotta counter this and hope. Okay, I think that's pretty big. I think it's just Bobble and Preordain. I think I Preordain first. Can't counter shit anyways, so... I think that's good. That's reasonable, I suppose. Regavan, so 6, 12. Regavan doesn't present a lethal clock, so I'm gonna go like this. I think that's gonna be a little too late. That one's interesting. I don't think we need another one. What am I looking for, I guess? EI? Or Murktide? Probably. Alright, get on in there. There is the Shartless agent. I'm like Nelly. I'm all about that EI, uh-oh. For all the boomers out there. Is this an endurance again? Why else wouldn't they cast this? Well, let's find out. I know they had rhinos. I will be commentating it remotely, unfortunately. One day, I hope one day these RCs are commentated in person. And that I'm a part of it, of course, but I'll be commentating from right here. No. Yep, that's fair. All right, I guess I'll keep this. Wow. Okay. I think Counterspell is more important than Murktide. As crazy as it is. And I can't cast both, so I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to cast Bobble later. Because I have a vibe of an Endurance here. And I want to be able to Counterspell plus Unholy Heated if they do it, and then get Delirium back. Here they come. Oh, time to feed. I don't care about this, right? Just yeet it. Unholy yeet this into Oblivion. One match away from the trophy. Let's go, chat. I haven't trophied in a while. That hand, I think, was very interesting, too. No pressure. We did top deck DRC, so I think that changed it, but I think we're fine in a draw-go game. Those are my only 2 DRCs in the deck. Robert Goulet. I have never asked someone that in my entire life, nor will I. Dark Dog, you should be ashamed of yourself. I might time you out for that. Just to think of what you done. Just kidding. Kind of. I don't know. That's like BBD's go-to line whenever something's good. It's just he used to just say Goulet. And now that we've been working together for the casting again, it used to just be Goulet. Then it evolved into just Robert. Well, it was Goulet, then Robert Goulet for something good, and then just Robert. But it is Will Ferrell that did that skit. I think I keep this. I'm going to try it. I think this hand is worse than our last hand. All right, we need to try to find some counter magic. That is not counter magic. So let's get rid of it. And draw a bubble. Here we go. Wow. So the late game's going to be rough. Fuck. think I'd rather just ice a land than EI. It's pretty much the same thing. Get that tap land even more tapped. I'm scared. But the one thing about this, the one thing that can line up poorly for them is if they have rhinos come into play, then I just let the next one resolve and then blow an E. Not yet, don't do it to me. All right, we have survived. Kind of. Think I can attack first. Or I take 2 first. So it's I tap out for Mystical Dispute if I have to counter rhinos, and then I get a treasure plus a land, and then my turn's over. Or I untap Steam Vents, attack, have to dispute, end up with 2 treasures. I don't think it matters a ton. So I'm just gonna attack first. Oh, shit. That's a good point, Neil. Damn it. I do like that more. Yeah, it's because I only played these matches on cam. It doesn't track your entire day, you know? Cool with that. Four spells. Dispute has been quite good for me. Obviously, this is like a not amazing situation for it, but has been quite good. This might be a solid Murktide turn next turn. Just make it a 5/5, just a little bit bigger than the rhinos. Could be good. Ooh, okay. That's not a bad hit. Only one Rhino left on the deck. Okay, let's get EI going. Okay. I mean, counterspell here seems the best. I just actually play a defensive game here. Shredder would be good, but I would rather control this game. Let's do this now. I have responses once you put that Crashing Footfall in the stack. Okay, I'd like to Spell Pierce that one. Okay. Now let's try to make an 8/8 Murktide for lethal. Ragavan, great work this game, little buddy. I don't know if we'll ever play Breach at this point, Mason. Stack's too busted. Why haven't I played Murktide before? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's perfect. Thank God. That's an 8/8. What do you got? You're at 8. Okay. You're good then. All right, you get the Rhinos this time. It's definitely not over yet. Like, Ice here would still be pretty bad. I got their Otawara, which is pretty huge. That's pretty good sign for me. Let's go! Trophy! I'm a Murktide gamer now! I'm a Murktide gamer! Let's go! Ooh, 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 ooh! Murktide gamer! Murktide gamer!